What if I told you that some of the vegetables sitting in your fridge right now might be quietly hurting your heart instead of helping it? You've been told your whole life that eating greens is the key to good health, but after 60, your body changes. What used to be healthy might now be working against you. I've spent decades treating patients who thought they were doing everything right. They ate salads, cut back on sugar, and avoided fried food, but they still ended up in my office with heart issues they never saw coming. The truth is, not all vegetables are heart-friendly for seniors. Some can raise your blood pressure, some can cancel out your medication, some carry bacteria your body can no longer fight. This isn't about fear, it's about facts. I'm going to show you the 5 common vegetables that might be silently putting your heart at risk. I'll explain what makes them dangerous, how they interact with your body and your meds, and most importantly, what safer options you can enjoy instead. Your heart has worked hard for you every day of your life. It's time you learned how to eat in a way that finally returns the favor. Let's start with one that surprises almost everyone. Spinach. Yes, the same leafy green you've been told is a superfood. While spinach is packed with nutrients, it also carries a hidden risk for anyone over 60, especially those taking heart medications. Spinach is high in vitamin K, which plays a major role in helping blood clot. That's good for cuts and bruises, but not so good if you're on blood thinners like warfarin, a drug commonly prescribed after a heart attack or stroke. According to a study published in the Journal of Clinical Pharmacology, inconsistent vitamin K intake can reduce the effectiveness of warfarin by up to 40%. That means if you eat large amounts of spinach one day and none the next, your medication may not work the way it should. You may feel fine, but inside your blood may be thickening when it shouldn't, raising your risk of a stroke or deadly clot. I've treated patients who drank green smoothies every morning thinking they were doing the right thing. Then they ended up in the ER with clots that could have been prevented. Spinach isn't the enemy, but eating it without consistency or medical guidance is a silent threat. If you're going to eat it in moderation, eat it regularly, and always tell your doctor. Now let's talk about something that seems harmless but is loaded with danger: pickled cucumbers. You might know them as pickles. They are crunchy, tangy, and a staple on many lunch plates across America. But for people over 60, especially those with high blood pressure or heart disease, pickles are a silent threat. Why? Because they're packed with salt. One medium-sized pickle can contain over 1,000 milligrams of sodium. That's about 2/3 of the recommended daily limit for older adults, which the American Heart Association puts at 1,500 milligrams. Salt isn't just about taste. It pulls water into your bloodstream, raises your blood volume, and forces your heart to work harder. Over time, that leads to high blood pressure, stiff arteries, and eventually heart failure. A study in Hypertension Journal found that high sodium intake is directly linked to increased cardiovascular mortality in seniors. I've had patients who cut out fast food and sugar but never questioned the pile of pickles on their plate. They couldn't understand why their blood pressure stayed high until we took a closer look. The damage from salt is quiet. You won't feel it until it's too late. Stroke, chest pain, congestive heart failure. These are real risks. If you love pickles, switch to low-sodium versions, read your labels, and use herbs or lemon for flavor instead. Your heart deserves better. If you think spice is just about flavor, think again. Red chili peppers might bring your meals to life, but they can also stir up real trouble for your heart, especially after 60. These little peppers don't just heat up your tongue, they stimulate your nervous system, increase adrenaline, and raise your heart rate. For a younger person, that's not a big deal, but for someone with a sensitive heart or stiff arteries, that extra push can lead to dangerous results. Research published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition shows that frequent consumption of hot chili peppers can trigger spikes in blood pressure and heart rate variability in older adults. I've treated patients who came into the ER with chest tightness or irregular heartbeats. We traced it back to spicy dinners they thought were harmless. The problem isn't the pepper. It's the body's stress response. When your vessels tighten and your heart speeds up, it creates the perfect storm for a cardiac event. It's not worth the risk. If your body reacts to spicy food with discomfort, headaches, or pressure in your chest, that's a red flag. You don't need to give up flavor. Garlic, ginger, citrus, and herbs can make your food taste amazing without setting your heart on fire. Be smart. Choose flavor that loves you back. Now let's talk about a food that's been praised for generations. Garlic, especially raw garlic. Many seniors swear by it. They add it to salads. They swallow whole cloves like medicine. And while garlic has some real health benefits, eating it raw and in large amounts can backfire badly when you're over 60. Garlic is a natural blood thinner. That sounds helpful until you're already taking prescription anticoagulants like warfarin or aspirin. A study in the Journal of Postgraduate Medicine found that garlic can significantly increase bleeding risk when combined with these medications. That means your blood could become too thin, making you more likely to bruise, bleed internally, or suffer sudden blood pressure drops. I've seen it happen. Patients came in with nosebleeds that wouldn't stop, black stools, or unexplained dizziness, all while thinking they were being healthy. In some cases, raw garlic even caused fainting from low blood pressure. It's a powerful ingredient. But power without control is dangerous. Your body is not the same as it was at 40. Even natural remedies must be used with care. If you love garlic, cook it first. Use it in moderation and always check with your doctor before adding it as a daily habit. Your heart needs protection, not guesswork. Let food help, not harm. Now let's look at something that seems fresh and harmless: raw sprouts. They show up in salads, wraps, and health bowls. They look clean, they crunch, they feel like the right choice. But for seniors over 60, raw sprouts can carry a hidden danger that your immune system may no longer handle well. Sprouts grow in warm, moist conditions. That same environment is perfect for harmful bacteria like E. coli, Salmonella, and Listeria. A report from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention confirms that raw sprouts have been linked to dozens of foodborne illness outbreaks in the United States, many affecting older adults. What starts as mild stomach pain can turn into dehydration, sepsis, or in rare cases, endocarditis, an infection of the heart lining. I've treated patients who ended up in the hospital with serious complications after eating what they thought was a healthy lunch. Their bodies couldn't fight the infection fast enough. The result? Worsening heart failure or new heart rhythm problems caused by stress on the system. Sprouts are not evil, but raw sprouts are risky. If you enjoy them, cook them. A quick sauté or steam can kill bacteria while keeping nutrients. After 60, your heart needs protection not only from fats or sugar, but also from invisible germs. Don't let a healthy look fool you. After learning what to avoid, let's focus on what your heart truly needs. You don't need expensive supplements or trendy diets. What your heart needs after 60 is simple, real food, cooked right, eaten consistently. The goal is not perfection, the goal is protection. And the best way to protect your heart is to build meals that lower inflammation, support blood pressure, and work with your medication, not against it. Start with cooked vegetables. Steam your broccoli, roast your carrots, sauté your kale. Add sweet potatoes, cooked tomatoes, green beans, and lentils. These foods are loaded with potassium, fiber, and antioxidants. A study in the Journal of Nutrition found that seniors who ate high antioxidant diets had up to a 30% lower risk of heart disease. That's a real number with real impact. Keep your meals warm and simple. A bowl of bean soup, a plate of baked root veggies, a handful of steamed greens. These choices ease the strain on your heart and help your body absorb nutrients better. Avoid raw salads if you're on blood thinners. Avoid salty, canned goods unless they say low sodium. Use flavor wisely. Lemon, garlic, rosemary, ginger, and turmeric add life to your food without putting pressure on your heart. Focus on balance. Eat at regular times. Don't skip meals or overload your plate with one thing. Your heart doesn't need stress, it needs steady care. The plate you build today can reverse years of silent damage. It's not too late, you just need to start. Your heart has been beating for you since the day you were born. By the time you reach 60, it has worked over 2 billion times without asking for anything in return. But now, it's asking for your attention, not tomorrow, not someday, today. The vegetables you once trusted might be quietly pushing your heart toward danger. The meals you think are safe could be weakening your defenses without a single symptom. You don't need a perfect diet, but you do need awareness. The choices you make this week can either protect your heart or place it at risk. Start by removing or adjusting the 5 dangerous vegetables we talked about. Replace raw, salty, or spicy foods with warm, balanced, and heart-mart meals. If you're taking medication, always ask your doctor before changing what you eat. Take a few minutes today. Look at what's in your fridge. Read your food labels. Rethink your habits, and most of all, listen to your body. If you're tired, dizzy, or feeling off, don't wait. Small changes done daily can bring your energy back, restore your strength, and protect the life you've built. Your next heartbeat is a gift. Treat it like one.